She isn't the flashiest ship in the galaxy, nor the fastest or the sturdiest, or the most reliable for that matter. An old D-class freighter. She probably should have been retired a few decades ago, but either due to budget constraints, clerical oversight, or red tape. The Bullfrog continues to chug along in service of the United Space Force. We aren't properly fit for combat, transport, or exploration, but nonetheless, we are tasked with patrolling Sector 12, reporting any irregularities, space debris, or strangeness we may see. Morning, Dash. Have you set our course and charted our day's projected star miles? Dash. Officer Freewind!
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty, sir. I mean, ma'am.
This is our pilot, Officer Dash Freewind. He's a good pilot, but can be a little lazy. Dash, look at all of your dirty dishes and look at your bunk. Aren't you gonna clean up?
Yeah, I'm doing it later.
Did you turn in the PTS reports to command?
I'll get to it later.
Like I said, he's a good pilot, maybe even a great pilot. Have you charted our course and logged our star miles?
What's the rush? I'll do it later.
I need you to log the course miles ASAP, Dash. The rest of the crew's gonna be here in a few minutes for us to do our daily briefing.
Fine. But hey, don't touch that box over there.
Box?
Over at Lazuli Station. I got a surprise for him.
But his love for practical jokes and lazy attitude almost got him kicked out of the academy not once, but twice. Hey team, come over to the bridge so that way we can do our morning briefing.
Righto, boss. On my way up.
On my way, Captain.
You know, this navigation would be a lot simpler if we could consistently fly at light speed. The ships at the Academy could fly at warp speed. And there's these A-class explorers that can fly at swift speed, 10 times faster than warp.
The Bullfrog may not be the fastest ship in the galaxy, but she has character. And you know, none of us are getting promoted unless we put in our best effort.
Yeah, morning, Captain. Morning, Dash. Oh, Zutalo, I do not remember leaving my box of helium cartridges down here. Well, I'm glad I found it finally.
Dash, I told you to stay away from my equipment.
Flynn Lazuli is our science officer, best in his class by far. He excelled in chemistry, biology, astronomy, taxonomy, and every other onomy there is. But he doesn't like leaving his lab much.
And that concludes our lesson on 101 ways to die in space. Now for your assignments. Lazuli, you're first in your class. Where would you like to be posted?
Well, sir, I prefer to be in the slowest ship in the entire galaxy. Please.
I have very precise instrument. Hey, stop laughing.
Oh.
Stop laughing! Every day is the same. The hyperdrive transmission wants to quit on me, but I just will not let it die.
Our mechanic, Officer Dory Chupi, never met a machine she couldn't fix. People, however...
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Miss Dory?
We'll let her lose if you weasel!
She isn't the most patient person.
Move over! You're doing it wrong.
But she makes the ship run smoother than the Milky Way. All right, team, morning briefing. We need department status updates. Navigation?
Slow and steady, Captain. Emphasis on slow.
Science?
I have been working on the helium fuel formula to better maximize the absolute amount of distance that we can get on one single tank.
It won't work.
Don't listen to her, Lazuli. You're doing great. Engineering?
All in order.
Captain, Engineer Chupi overclocked the fans in the engine room, decreasing ventilation for my server.
I told you, you don't need all that power for it to function, you tattletale.
I am not familiar with tattletale. I am a supercomputer that can run over 1 billion processes in seconds.
story, the automated built-in biometric assistant is the most advanced piece of equipment we have on the Bullfrog. ABBA can't sacrifice anything that it needs. Restore the ventilation.
But he doesn't know the time.
That's an order.
Fine.
All right, great work everyone. Now, let's get started.
Captain, we're receiving a lo-fi distress transmission from an asteroid drilling ship.
Play transmission, main screen.
This is Captain Bruce of the U.S.F. Lazarus, a mining vessel stationed on asteroid JA245. Our ship is no longer operational after taking several hits from meteor debris. To make matters worse, our engine has lost power and we have no way to restart it. Presently, we are running on the last of our uridium crystals, but we desperately need to replace them. As of 10:0200, we have 12 hours of power left. After that, we'll be left in total darkness. Please, help us. You're our only hope.
ABBA, can we request search and rescue from Command Center?
Negative, Captain. We are too far from Command Center to send a support ship in time. The Uridium will go out, and the Lazarus will be left in darkness.
All right, team. It looks like it's up to us. We need to get new Uridium over to the Lazarus. We can't stand by while another crew is in darkness. Only we can bring them the light.